Hey, and welcome to my channel. I'm Karen G. Adams, founder of Financial Management 101. And why would you be here? Well, because if you want to actually get off the hamster wheel, stop living paycheck to paycheck, then this is the place to be, where more tips, strategies, and support will be given to you to get your money managing better for you. I am so tired of seeing good people earn good money and they're stressed out because they haven't managed their money. They're living paycheck to paycheck, they've got nothing left to show for it. So in this video, what I want to do, I want to share with you the number one strategy to help manage your money faster and quicker. Now, most people go, budgeting, yuck, I don't like it. Well, you know what? It's not meant to be fun, okay? But we're going to make it fun. Because when we start being accountable for our money, that's when it becomes not fun, right? It means that we start to see warts and all what our money's doing. But I have a really easy budgeting spreadsheet that makes your life so much easier. And once a month, all you do is you just retweak where your spending is. And it's mostly more your non-essential spending and where you need to cut back. And it basically gives you the roadmap on what you need to do. This is the number one strategy that if you get this down pat, the rest of your life will become easier because you can manage your debt, you can build savings, you can start to build wealth, and you know exactly what's going on. Because if you don't know what you're spending or your hard-earned money on, then you don't know how to tweak it and get it working for you. All right, let's dive in straight away. Let me just share my screen with you, beautiful people. Okay, here we are. Trusting everyone can see this. All right, gorgeous people. What we need to do, this is so simple. All you need to do is you go down into, check the notes, but essentially you go into financialmanagement101.com.au and head into the resources and you download this free budget spending plan, okay? It's a spending plan, it's not a budget. We want to give you guilt-free spending. The best bit about mine is, because I use it myself, because I'm visual. So when I've done this, when I first did it, it was cumbersome, but it took me 20 minutes. I smashed it out, and sometimes I had to come back and find out more what some of our utilities were, but my husband was on top of that, so it was easy, so I just smashed that in there. And then visually, it told me, let's open this up. Visually, it told me where I was spending the most on our money, but also I use this for my business. So I create another one similar to this for my business so I can track and cut down any of those subscriptions that I need for my business that I no longer use. All right, let's get into it. Let's say I'm going to use $10,000 a month, okay? And if you've got internet issues like myself that's slow, I empathize with you. I'm going to use a basic 10,000, right? You may have more, may have less. And I'm going to use monthly because I have bills that come in monthly. All right. So there you go. Okay. That's the frequency you need to stick with. You get paid weekly, fortnightly, whatever it is, and then you stick with the frequency because this is how it'll work it out where you're spending monthly, weekly, or fortnightly. All right, so we're going to do income comes in, say 10,000. These are all rough figures that I'm going to play with. No rent, so you got maintenance, electricity, goodness knows what that is. Actually, I do know what that is. It's not cheap for us. You can put it in, you can put monthly, so you know yourself what you're spending, but I know what I'm spending, so I'll just keep it at that. The water rates, monthly, mobile, internet, you can see how you go here. 1,000 for groceries. Really, the average for most people is about 100, but you may spend less depending on if you're family or single. Then medical, you go to the doctors regularly, if you've got childcare, you've got public or private, or education for a child. What else? If you do any appointments for nails, if you dine out, alcohol. As you can see, I'm just putting it in there. Do whatever you need, add in what you need. God, meals out is expensive today anyway. I want to put in something in each category so you can see what's happening. Life insurance, personal health, maybe life insurance, house and contents, car insurance, as is done on annual. Car maintenance, let's put petrol in here anyway, $500 a month. If you have public transport, you get probably more than that, but anyway. If you have a mortgage, could be more or less. You've got credit cards you have to pay. Some of them are more. You can see how it's all adding up, can't you? If you have a car loan, most people have car loans, zip loans. What would a car loan be? I don't know. I don't have a car loan. If you have a HECS debt, what do you pay? Maybe $100. So as you can see, start putting in your expenses. Then it says You're not in a good position here from what you're spending. You earn $10,000, your expenses are out by $39 because you've got a lot of expenses. You may have a lot of credit card debt. You may have, you're not earning enough because over here, this is your biggest expense. Look, of your income, 5,100, if that's your supposed income, for example, is going out to paying your debts, other expenses. So you can see here the biggest hit is the debt, and you can go over here and have a look where your debt is. And for a lot of people, this is the major expense and why they're living paycheck to paycheck and they're living off credit because they don't have enough. They don't earn enough. So they need to cut down their expenses as well as get a side hustle or look at getting a raise or whatever it is, or still cutting their expenses but getting more income in the door. Okay, this is a quick video because I want to share with you how to do your spending plan. It's not pretty. So if there's another person in the household that earns an income and they get, say, $1,000 a month, then you're left with $960. Still not a lot when you've got credit cards and stuff to pay. But you can see here where the most of your expenses are your money's being used for your expenses, which is debt, which is what a lot of most households are. 93% of people are spending money on their debt with very little left over, 7% to basically survive. So we are in a bit of a crisis that we need to get our money in order. And to do that, the first stage is looking at your spending plan. All right, if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, share with someone who may want to use this resource that I've got that's free, and download it and come back in the comments and tell me where you need some more tweaking or some helping, or join my monthly coaching program. The key to doing that is you're going to get the accountability, someone who's going to be helping you manage your money, you doing it, but I'm actually guiding you on how to manage and where you need to cut down some of your spending on and reallocating your spending, or whether you need to adjust what you're doing with your income. All right. I look forward to hearing from you, getting some comments, and yeah, stay tuned. Let's get on to the next educational tip to help you in 2025 live a less stressed financial life. See you soon.